Woke up to a little bit of rain. It's kind of cleared off. Head out to work now. Enjoy this ride. Finally got the gloves that I had ordered from Thrashing. They're for cooler weather riding. They're supposed to be waterproof. They have this little plastic thing here to kind of wipe your shield. But again, this is the first time I'm using them. It's not cold enough today to say like, hey, yeah, they work. But I want to kind of break them in. They do feel good on hand. I want to see how they feel as I ride with them. We'll see how it goes. Alright, so it's rained hard enough that I had to pull over. My ass is getting all wet. The rain pretty much stopped by now, but the ground's so wet that it keeps kicking back up to the seat. And by the time I get to work, I'm going to be soaked. So I might as well put my rain pants on. I pretty much carry my rain gear with me all the time because the weather out here is so unpredictable. These are more like windbreakers, but they work, they do the job. Now I can ride the rest of the way to work, not care if the water's splashing up, and I'll get to work at least somewhat dry. If it starts to rain again, I'll stop, I'll put the jacket on, and we'll keep trucking to work. Also got this waterproof bag. I think I bought it at like Dick's Sporting Goods or something like that. I've had it for like 8 months now. Went through 2 other bags before I found this one, and the other 2 bags had destroyed because of the weather. But this one has held up pretty good. Now that I've gotten older, I like to push myself a little bit more, get myself out of my comfort zone. Anytime I've ever been comfortable, things go wrong. Just trying to live the second half of my life out, you know, on my terms. I'm definitely enjoying that part. Like motorcycle riding to work every day. Can I buy a car and drive comfortable to work? Absolutely. But I find that boring right now. You know, will that time come again? I don't know. Maybe it will. Maybe I'll get sick and tired of riding these motorcycles. I don't know. But right now, I'm enjoying it. I rode all summer long out here. It was hot, humid, rainy. But I enjoyed every time I went out on it. So I'm going to keep riding until I get bored. And then start the next journey, whatever that is. I'm about 10 minutes away from work. Up here, it seems like it didn't rain much. The rain might be coming up this way. I'm not sure. But right now, we're in the clear. It'll take off, especially with that flash. I'm not sure what the max speed is, but this thing feels great now. I'm not falling behind. I don't feel like I'm gonna get hit by a car. Not on the highway per se, but the speed limits on these streets get about 55, 60, and I can definitely do that. Kind of like the entrance to where I work. Completely different than what I did back home. I was a car salesman for so long. I'm definitely steering away from the car dealership, so I ended up picking up this job here at a 55 and over community. I'm their compliance inspector, so I walk around the properties making sure that everybody's keeping up with their properties. That's it. So I look at dirty houses all day. I do that for all 5 parks, so keeps me busy. It's a year-round position. Can't complain. Company's been good to me so far. To live in this community, you got to be 55 and older. If not, you can't live here unless you're just caring for like an elderly parent or something like that. But otherwise, it's 55 and over. Old enough, I live here. You get all the amenities. You get a clubhouse, you get golfing, you get a pool, they cut your lawn. I mean, you can't really go wrong with it. You got like a tennis court. They have 5 locations. I think I mentioned that earlier. This is the latest one they built, a little bit more modern than all the other ones. It's really nice. I pretty much just drive around in a golf cart, citing people for dirty homes. That's it. So I leave my neighborhood and I come to their neighborhood, walk around, make sure that their homes are in compliance. It's weird because it's like I'm just hanging out in someone else's community for the day. And that's a job. That's crazy.